Yo, 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 what's up, guys? How's it going? It's your boy, the Origami Ninja, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to fold this awesome origami heart. Alright guys, so check it out. These are the origami hearts. As you guys see, they're pretty freaking cool looking. I actually love this origami model. It's really fun, it's really easy to fold, and the whole fact that you could hide a message inside the heart is freaking priceless. I love it. I had to modify the design and add these little extra folds that you're seeing right here in the back section to be able to keep the heart together, because the original design, the heart would just come apart. So I kind of modified it and perfected it, but this origami model is not done by me, but I'm still going to teach you guys how to fold it, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you guys are going to be needing is a sheet of paper and a pen, and you want to make sure that your sheet of paper measures 2.5 inches by 8.5 inches, and if you're using a double-sided paper, you want to use the design section facing down and the color section facing up. Okay, and so for the first fold, what I want you guys to do is fold this top right corner right here towards this top left corner. And when you do so, guys, you want to make sure that this top section, this top edge, aligns nicely with this edge. And same thing for the side section, for this little side edge. You want to make sure it aligns nicely with this one as well. Once you got that nicely aligned, let's go ahead and crease it down. And now for the next step, you want to fold this top right corner towards the top left edge. And when you do so, guys, remember to make sure that this top edge right here aligns nicely with this top edge. So get those nicely aligned. Now that you've done that, let's go ahead and crease it down nicely. Alright, once you've creased it down, let's go ahead and repeat the same process. You want to fold this top right corner towards the top left corner, making sure that when you do so, that this top edge right here aligns nicely with this edge. So let's go ahead, take our time. Alright, so once you've done that, guys, and it's nicely creased, what I want you guys to do next is we're going to open it back up. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so while we unfold this, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little sneak peek at what I've been up to. So I know it's been 3 weeks since my last post, and the reason behind that is I've been working hard at coming up with better ideas for this channel to make it a better experience for all of us, and just funner as well, you know what I mean? To not just make it just tutorials, but as well throwing little games in there that just makes it so much funner and just makes you want to tune into this channel a lot more. And so I'm definitely coming up with some cool things, so guys, stay posted. So let's go ahead, let's jump back to this heart tutorial, and then we'll continue talking about all this exciting stuff later. Alright, so now for the next step, you want to fold this top right corner towards the left dot that we just drew on. And while you do so, you want to make sure that this top edge right here aligns nicely with this top section. So make sure, guys, to take your time, get them nicely aligned. Once you've done that, let's go ahead and crease it down. Once you've done that, let's go ahead and open it back up, and let's repeat the same process to the left side. Let's fold this top left corner right here towards the right dot right here. So let's go ahead and do that. When you do so, you want to make sure that the top edge aligns nicely with this top section right here. Once you got those all nicely aligned, let's go ahead and crease it down. And now you're going to go ahead and open this flap back up. Alright, so for the next step, guys, we're going to be using our existing creases. So do you see this crease right here that's next to the crease that has the little dot? We're going to use that little crease to our advantage and fold this little section towards the left. Then we're going to fold the flap towards the right using the next little crease next to it. So you want to make sure that this corner matches up with the little dot right there. So if yours looks like this, then that means you're doing an excellent job, yo. Alright, so now let's go ahead and repeat the same steps to the left side. So what we want to do is, using this existing crease, we want to bring the left side flap towards the right, and then using the existing crease next to that one, we're going to create another little fold towards the left. There we go. So if both of your corners meet up right here, with the dots, then that means you're doing an excellent job. Alright, so now let's move on to the next step. What I want you guys to do next is flip the piece of paper over. So let's go ahead and do that. Once you've done that, what I want you guys to do is fold this top right corner towards this left crease. And when you do so, you want to make sure that the top edge right here aligns nicely with the crease right here on the left section. Once you got those nicely aligned, just crease it down, just like that. And now we want to repeat the same steps that we did here, but to the rest of the corners. So to all these right here. So let's go ahead and do the same. Alright, and so while we fold these following steps, I'm going to go ahead and talk for a little bit. So I thought I'd go ahead and let you guys know what you're going to be bumping into at the very end of this video. So you'll notice at the end, it'll say Origami Ninja, powered by Cymatics.com. So in case you guys are wondering what Cymatics.com is, it's actually a clothing brand that me and my wife created. So art and clothing is something that me and her are both super passionate about. And actually, since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to throw one of my drawings onto a t-shirt. So I finally was able to make it happen, and I'm super happy and excited about Cymatics. So I just thought I'd go ahead and share it with you guys as well. So in case you guys didn't know, I don't just do origami. I actually do all other forms of art. I actually draw a lot, and I'm actually pretty good at it. And so yeah, it's just something that I'm super passionate about. So I thought I'd share it with you guys as well. So yeah, that's about it. I just thought I'd give you guys a heads up so it doesn't throw you off your game and you're wondering what Cymatics has anything to do with his channel. So it's actually my art put onto t-shirts. That's about it. So let's go ahead and move on to the next steps. So what I want you guys to do once you folded all those corners down is to go ahead and open them back up. Alright, so I want you guys to pay close attention because the next steps might actually seem difficult, but they're actually pretty easy. So what I want you guys to do is, you see this little corner right here? What we're going to be doing is pushing the corner in using its existing creases. So you want to push it in, but you want to make sure that when it folds down that it's not creating a new crease, that it's actually using its existing creases to fold inside just like this. Alright, so if yours looks like this, then that means you're doing an excellent job. So now we're going to repeat the same steps that we did here. We're going to be repeating to these other corners as well. So same thing here, guys. Since I don't want to sound like a broken record, I'm going to talk for a little bit, so I hope you guys don't mind. So like I was telling you guys, I actually do all kinds of art, guys. So I've actually been doing art since I was a little kid. It's something that I'm super passionate about. That's why I love origami so much, is just because I just love art in general. But I've been drawing since I was a little kid. I've actually even created my own video game, believe it or not. It's actually not out for sale in case you guys are wondering, but I do have it, and I do wonder if maybe I could put it out there to download for free or something. I don't know, but it's old anyways. I would have to update it, but yeah, I do all kinds of forms of art. So guys, so once you've already created all those steps, let's go ahead and move on to the next step. So what I want you guys to do is pull this little section upwards, and when you do so, you want to make sure that this little line right here aligns nicely with the center crease. So let's go ahead, pull this section as far up as you can, and then go ahead and crease it. So once you've done that, let's go ahead and repeat the same steps that we did to this bottom section, but to the top. So same steps we did here to the top. So let's go ahead, bring this flap down, make sure to bring it down as far as it lets you, and make sure that this middle crease aligns with this crease. Alright, so once you've done that and you creased it down nicely, the next following step is going to be pretty easy. We're going to be using this existing crease that's right here on this right section. Let me show you guys really quick. This little crease. And we're going to be folding this right section towards the back and towards the left, just like that. So now that you've done that, let's repeat the same steps to this left section right here. So using this existing crease, we're going to go ahead and bring this flap towards the back and towards the right, just like that. Alright, so once you've done that and it's all nicely creased down, this is exactly what yours should look like. So if yours looks like this, then you're doing an excellent job. Let's move on to the next step. So now I want you guys to fold this top left corner towards this little corner right here. And make sure to grab both of the little flaps of paper. Make sure to leave no little corner behind. and fold them both towards that corner and crease it down really, really good. Once you've done that, we're gonna fold this top right corner towards this same little corner right here in the middle. So let's go ahead and do that. Once you've done that, make sure to crease it down really good. And now I want you guys to fold this top corner right here towards this middle section as well. And you're gonna notice when you start trying to fold this corner down that it's gonna be kind of tough because there's so many layers of paper on this little section, but just take your time, you know what I mean? Get it nicely aligned and then make sure to crease it down really, really good. Once you've done that, what I want you guys to do next is fold this bottom right corner towards this little dot right there, towards that corner. And make sure that this edge right here aligns nicely with this edge. Alright, so once you've done that, crease it down really good. And now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be repeating the same steps that we did here to this right side, but to this left. So let's go ahead and get that done. So we're going to fold this top right corner towards this corner right here. Once you got it nicely aligned, let's go ahead and crease it down. Once you got it nicely creased, let's go ahead and fold this top left corner towards this same corner right here. Alright, so once you've done that, crease it down really good. And now let's move on to the next step. We want to fold this top corner right here on the left towards the same middle section that we've been folding all the corners to, just like the other side. And remember guys, this section is going to have a lot of layers of paper, so make sure to crease it down really good so that the design holds itself together. Alright, so now for the next step, we're going to be folding this bottom left corner towards that dot right there, right where that corner is at. And when you do so, you want to make sure that this edge right here aligns nicely with this edge. So let's go ahead and get that nicely aligned. Once you got that nicely aligned, just like that, we're going to crease it down. Alright guys, so once you've done that, this is what yours should look like. So if yours looks like this, then you're doing an excellent job. I'm going to go ahead and flip it over. And what I want you guys to do now is to write whatever you guys want to write inside the heart. So where you want to write the note is inside this little dotted line. So go ahead, take your time, write whatever you want. I'm not going to write it right now, I'm just going to continue on to the next step. So now what I want you guys to do is to fold this corner right here towards this corner. And when you do so, you want to make sure that this edge right here aligns nicely with this edge. So let's go ahead, take our time and align those nicely. Alright, so once you've done that, you want to make sure to crease it down nicely. And then we're going to go ahead and, do you see this little section right there? We want to create a crease there. So we want to bring this left section towards the right and then crease it down nicely. So once you've done that, we're going to go ahead and open it back up, and then we're going to repeat the same steps to the left side. We're going to go and fold this little corner right here towards this corner. And when you do so, you want to make sure that this edge right here aligns nicely with this edge. So let's go ahead and take our time, get those nicely aligned. Alright, so once you got it nicely aligned, let's go ahead and crease it down. Alright, so once you've done that, let's go ahead and create a crease along this little section right here. So let's grab the flap right here on the right and bring it towards the left. Alright, so now using this existing crease right here, let me show you this one, we're going to bring the right section towards the middle. Alright guys, so once you've done that, this is what yours should look like. As you notice, the heart just kind of opens up, it doesn't stay shut. So now I'm going to show you guys how to create a locking mechanism so it doesn't open up. So now what I want you guys to do is fold this bottom right corner towards this middle corner right there, right where that line's at. When you do so, you want to make sure that this bottom edge aligns nicely with this middle crease. Alright guys, so take your time, align it nicely. Once it's nicely aligned, let's go ahead and crease it down. Make sure to crease it down really good. And once you've done that, we're going to repeat the same steps we did to this corner. but to these as well. So let's go ahead and do that. While you guys do that, I'm gonna go ahead and talk for a little bit, yo. So yeah guys, I'm just super excited to be sharing this tutorial with you guys because it's a heart, and heart represents love. And normally if you put your heart into something, then things come out great, because that's just how life works. If you really love doing something, then you're gonna do an excellent job at it. But if you don't really like doing it, then you're kind of gonna like not really want to do it and not really put your heart into it, and it's not gonna come out as great. So that's why I normally tell people, like, if there's something you really love doing, pursue it, keep doing it. You know what I mean? Eventually you'll become a pro at it, and life will be great. Next thing you know, you have a job doing what you love, and that's kind of what I did since I was a little kid. I've always liked to do art, and now I pretty much do art for a living. I draw a lot for my customers and stuff like that, and I as well do origami. And so in life, you just got to follow your heart, do the things you love, and next thing you know, you're going to be very successful at life. You're going to wake up every day doing exactly what you love to do, and life is just going to be great, and most likely you're going to be getting paid for it as well. So that's that, guys. So alright, so we're done doing all the folding. The design is complete. Now I'm going to show you the final touches really quick on little things that you could do to perfect the heart. So as you see, thanks to the lock mechanism, the heart doesn't open up and you can't see the note. You're going to notice this is a little crooked, so if you want this section straight, what you want to do is fold back the design just like this. If it's not all the way straight, then fold it back a little more. Alright guys, so that was the final fold. The origami heart is complete. So now I'm going to show you guys how to use it. So the way to open this note up is to pull from each side and spread it apart. Then the note will magically open, and voila guys, there you have it, the origami heart. So before you guys leave, I'm going to show you guys what you want to do really quick so that your heart doesn't fall apart, because it actually does happen. What I want you guys to do is in this back section is to tape it down. Put a little bit of tape and hold down these little folds right here. Same thing with this bottom section, and same things with the sections over here on the left. Alright, so once you've done that, guys, then your origami heart is 100% complete. Guys, thank you so much for watching. You guys freaking rock. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe, guys. I'm going to be dropping tutorials hopefully on a weekly basis, so don't miss out, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. And by the way, guys, if you guys would like to check out some more of my videos, just click on any of these links right here on the following screen, and then it'll forward you to one of my videos. So guys, have an excellent day, and I'll see you on the next one. Origami Ninja is brought to you by Cymatics.com. How do you guys like my commercial voice, yo? Alright, take it easy.